We're joined by Creighton head coach Greg McDermott. We'll start with a statement and then we'll take questions.
Oh, it's St. John's. You know, they're terrific. Their defensive versatility makes it very challenging for us with the particular roster we have at this time. And you know, having said that, the start of the game, obviously, it's the last thing you want to do on the road is get down 8-0 like that. And then I thought the second half, you know, we got it to 10 twice with the ball. We had probably 4 or 5 good looks from 3. I think Jason Green missed a layup in that stretch. You know, had we cut it to, you know, 4 or 5, maybe they get a little tight and it's a different outcome. But once they took it from 10 to 18 or 19, you know, we had no answer. And they're a really good basketball team.
Questions?
Coach, coming off of the win against UConn, these guys were charged up. Talk a little bit about the energy at the beginning of the game and just what shifted as the game went
Yeah,
on.
I mean, a couple of those baskets were in transition. You know, we get a stop on the first one, and Zuby gets a rebound and gets fouled. And that's the first 2, and then they got loosed in transition. Once on a turnover, once on just kind of a blown assignment by us. So that's 6 of the 8 to start. And you know, they're defensively, like I said, their ability to switch and their big's ability to stay in front of people. And guards' ability to kind of still fight in the post, you know, they're problematic on the defensive end.
When you take a look at St. John's from the first time that you played them to now, can you give us an idea of how far you think that they've progressed in terms of getting better?
I think, and I told them in the handshake line, I think Darling's changed their team in a lot of ways the last 6 weeks. You know, he just brings there's a confidence about him, and there's a tenacity and toughness defensively, and obviously they have that across their roster. But you know, in preparing for these games and watching film, in a lot of close games, he's making huge plays on both ends of the floor. And obviously Zuby, and you know, we limited at least the number of shots he took today. But he's so hard to keep off the offensive glass, and he demands so much attention that. You know, he creates things for other people because of that.
And Mitchell, he doesn't score a lot, but do you find him to be a fairly impactful guy?
Yeah, I mean, defensively, you know, his length on top of that press, you know, again, his ability to switch off-ball stuff, on-ball stuff, and stay in front. And then he's a terrific rebounder. And, you know, what he's done is, you know, he doesn't shoot it great, so a lot of people don't guard him. And he's learned to understand how to impact the game when he's not guarded. And today it was with the pass. You know, 7 assists, no turnovers. He made some great reads as we tried to use his man to plug things up in the lane.
Greg, you saw Hopkins obviously at his previous school and goes through the injury and now here at St. John's. Are you starting to see a similar player than kind of what he was at an all-Big East level?
His previous school is Providence. Maybe you can't say that word, but I can. So, yeah, he's, you know, I think it took him a while after the injury to kind of get back to where he wants to be, but I think he's back playing at a really high level in a lot of ways. You know, he's always been effective in that mid-range in the post, and he shoots it well enough that you have to respect it. But you know, he's a much better defender than he was before.
Any other questions?
Thank you.
Thank you.